Hi, I pulled some cards for the Lightworkers and Starseeds out there to see what the energy of the week is, and it's kind of like a forecast of, how to work with the energies that have come up for the week. The first card I got in the Starseed Oracle deck is the Messenger, and it says serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. This is all about helping to bring harmony and balance back to the earth or people around you. Working with both masculine and feminine energies. It's about raising the vibration and putting positive vibes out there and positive ripples, because there's people out there who might be going through something. They might be ready to give up on that, or might be ready to give up on life. They could be in dark places, and it could be one thing that you say, whether to them directly or online, something you say online, something you make a comment on in somebody's live, that would cause a positive ripple for them and pull them out of that dark place and help them have an aha moment and figure, well, if I try that, and maybe the next day or that week it works out for them, and they brings them back into some sort of balance instead of wanting to give up on things. So, what the things that you do, those ripples matter for people. I've been in groups on social media, or a group that this person does Reiki sessions, and during that Reiki session, some of the things that this person will ask are, things about what we want to manifest, this and that. But one of the other things is like, hey, let's do my favorite part. Make a comment out here of something you wish that somebody would have told you, or something that you feel somebody might want to hear. And it's kind of like positive affirmation stuff and things like that. And people have reported back to this person through letters or whatever that it has helped them. It took them out of a dark place. So your ripples matter, and a lot of times they matter more than you know. And it's important to create those positive ripples for people. And how else can you help return this balancing of energies and harmony back to the earth, other than just that? Would be basically getting yourself back in the balance, working on yourself too. Sometimes when you do that for yourself, it helps others to come back into balance too. Maybe you're doing some kind of routine that helps keep you in that balance, and somebody sees that and goes, oh, maybe I'll try that, and it helps them. Just anything. As people see that you're getting back in balance and want to know how they can do it, or maybe they just follow suit. And it's all about the ripples and the energy and vibing higher. Now, the other deck I'll pull from is the Work Your Light deck, and to see like, okay, we'll take this messenger energy of balance and harmony. How do you work your light with that? Well, through transformation. It says things are changing at a cellular level and deep healing. You got to work on some deep healing. You got to do some shadow work. Things may come up, past childhood traumas, other things that have caused that trauma to you, or just things that just won't stop playing in your mind. These are deep wounds that need to be healed. And once you heal those deep wounds and start pulling yourself back into balance that way, other people, like I said, may see that your ripples will matter. You need to go through the feelings. You need to quit trying to be super hyper masculine alpha males out there, and let the emotions go. You can't bottle everything up. It doesn't work. I've done that. It just causes things to fester. It causes the anxiety to build, and it causes you to have loop. It's not good. It's about you finding ways to soothe yourself, about you finding ways to calm yourself. Transformations are happening. It's you going through both a transformation of, rising up, and also falling apart at the same time. You're falling and you're rising. You're making those changes. You are having to do the deep inner work, and a lot of people don't want to go there and don't want to do it. They'd rather compartmentalize things back here, but it's always going to resurface. Work on it, let it go. Yeah, again, this can cause, like I said, the anxious feelings, anxiety, the flight or fight response, and maybe in some people, when a crisis happens in their life, no matter how big or small, some people can't handle the flight or fight response and they go to freeze mode. They get frozen instead of taking action. And all of a sudden they don't know what to do. It's like their survival mode doesn't kick in and they get stuck right there, right before you're on the precipice. And this is a way for you to get out of that, do that deep inner healing and work and pull yourself out of it, because being stuck in that flight or fight and freeze, it's not good. It's about changing and getting away from these trauma responses and this past trauma, to start living in ways where trauma doesn't take over your life. You may have to maybe start talking to someone, could go to therapy, whatever, or just find other ways that help you transform while you're letting this stuff go and releasing this stuff. But yeah, you're just asked to finding new ways to soothe yourself and bring yourself back to being calm and cool and collect about things. And it's all about transformation and destroying the old you while you transform into the new you. While you're going through this healing phase, don't let people pressure you, and don't pressure yourself to perform and be the top at everything. If you have to let something go to do some self-care and do some healing, do that. Don't worry about it. Don't put yourself under pressure. Don't beat yourself up. It's not conducive to the healing. You need to do the healing. Also, how else can we bring ourselves back into balance? Something I'm working on. Diet, exercise, doing things that make your body feel good. I've been trying to make changes and do things differently, and I can already feel my body responding. I've already lost some weight, not a lot, but I've lost some. And some days I actually have energy, because usually I don't, because of things that are going on. But it's about that too, trying to find healthier ways to do things for your body to feel good and put you back in balance that way as well. Because like it said, everything's happened on a cellular level. Everything's changing within you. And it says here like a rethreading is happening. So everything's changing with you on a cellular level and on the way out too. So it's about embracing these changes, but also making healthier choices as you move forward to keep your body and spirit into balance, and to keep yourself calm, and to keep yourself moving forward in a more positive light and shedding the old stuff. But yeah, like I said, you might need to find support and just start working with these traumas that come up, whether it be childhood or otherwise. And just know that you are loved, and just keep pushing forward and work this light this week as you bring yourself back into balance and healing, and help others to be back in balance as well. So I hope this helps. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks, bye.